It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Imagine watching your child suffer from skin care so severe that even prescription medications fail to provide relief. That was the reality for Kela Nabors, owner of Organic Bath Beauty. Her daughter's struggle with eczema ignited a journey of desperation and determination. Despite trying various remedies, nothing seemed to work. This frustration is something that many of us can relate to, especially as it relates to family. Did you know that eczema affects up to 20% of children worldwide? That's a staggering number, highlighting the widespread impact of this condition. For Kela Nabors, the struggle wasn't about finding a solution for her daughter's skin. It was about navigating through misinformation, ineffective products, and a healthcare system that left her feeling helpless. Yet, in the midst of struggle, she stumbled upon an interesting fact: the power of plant-based ingredients. Enter Organically Bath Beauty, a testament to the transformative potential of nature remedies. What started as a personal mission to alleviate her daughter's suffering turned into a full-fledged business. Now, Nabors' commitment to quality and transparency sets her apart. Much like in sales, where being authentic, being yourself, and having trust with your ideal clients is really all about how you get to success. You see, Nabors prioritized educating her customers over having flashy marketing. By really saying, no, this is how skincare can be better, and really empowering her ideal client with knowledge, she built a lasting relationship, that turned it from transaction after transaction after transaction. So the journey of Organically Bath Beauty underscores the importance of having a solid sales system, strategy, and leadership. And just like Nabors meticulously crafts her products, business must carefully understand their sales system, whether it's identifying their customer needs, redefining their sales messaging, or just having genuine connections. That's how you get to sales growth. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. I'm really super excited you're here. Every morning we get started the exact same way, which we love to talk about our mantra. And we have a mantra, and you should have a mantra as well. And our mantra is, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Now, why is that? Because sales is, hear me, sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. So what do we want you to know? I want you to know that selling is serious business. Repeat after me these words, please. Selling is serious business. Selling is serious business. Why? Because if you can't focus on sales, at the end of the day, you just can't be in business. Now, every morning, we also like to start off with our personal pledge. And our pledge really is learn, earn, and return. Now, this is very important because as a CEO, I want you to have a pledge to your sales department. And in that sales department, we're going to make this pledge. And this pledge is learn, earn, and return. I want you to repeat after me because I believe that every Monday you should say this, by the way. So repeat these words. Repeat after me as I'm talking. I must learn something new. Go ahead and say that. Go ahead and say, I must learn something new in order to earn new revenue from existing clients in order to get new and old clients to return. I must learn, earn, and what? Return. So we have three objectives every single morning. Our number one objective is sales progress. So it's all about every single morning you're making progress in the one area that means the most to you. And that one area is, at the end of the day, it's sales. It's being able to generate more revenue in your business. Then we also go to the other segment that we have every single morning. And the other segment we have every single morning is addressing any roadblocks and talking about the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and must understand. There's 5 sales pillars. Sales pillar number 1 is a CEO sales plan. Because without a CEO sales plan, how do you get to your target? How do you have the sales systems in place? How do you have the sales strategy in place? And if you don't have a CEO sales plan, you can look right below and go over to www.ceosalesplan.com. There's no cost. There's nothing to sell. And you get to walk away with exactly what you need. The second, that we have is a sales cycle. And the sales cycle is kind of like, how do you go about every single day from the time you meet your client to the time you communicate with the client to the time the client converts. So it's all about the sales cycle that they're going through. And think about what your sales cycle looks like right now. And then number three is your sales messaging. The sales messaging at the end of the day, as we're talking about the five sales pillars, the sales message is exactly what you say, when you say it, and how you say it. And then, of course, we have the CEO Sales Dashboard, which is the number one. Of all the things we teach, it's the number one tool that CEOs use to get to $100,000 or more a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And I want you to imagine right now what your life would be like as you generate more revenue. And then last, but it's having a sales team. You got to have a sales team, right? Because without a sales team, it just does not exist. And so the next area that we get into after we learn, earn, and return our objectives is, I'd like to say good morning to everyone. If you haven't downloaded the CEO Sales Dashboard, go over to www.ceosalesdashboard.com. Again, www.ceosalesdashboard.com. Download it. Follow the instructions, though. Follow the instructions. Make sure you follow all the instructions so you can get that right now and you get that immediately. And for all the folks who are tuning in for the very first time, I want to welcome you to the CEO Sales Huddle. So do me a favor. As you're tuning in right now, look right below the video, and put hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. Oh boy, do I love how to connect with all of you that are out there right now. I read every comment because you can see me, but I can't see you. So I want to be able to connect with you as you're out there. And also, as you're watching right now, do me a favor. Look right below the video. Look right below the hashtag replay. Maybe you can't make it at 8 o'clock every single day. You're watching the replay. If you're on one of our syndicated broadcasts, do me a favor right now. Go over, look right below the video. See where it says, I am Shay Brown. Drop me a comment. I read every comment. I respond to every comment. Thank you for sharing what you enjoy. And think about showing how we can add more value. We always want to add more value to you, the CEO, responsible for the sales organization, responsible for the sales department. It's all about you and what you're up to. So thanks so much for tuning in. We really, really appreciate it. Okay. What are our outcomes? Our number one outcome for CEO Sales Huddle. CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs sell more faster. So yeah, we know you can sell. We get that. But how do you sell more faster with less effort? If you haven't already, understand why we're here. It's about sales growth. It's about accountability, and it's about consistency. And we only ask for 15 minutes a day. That's all we ask for, 15 minutes a day. You think about it, there are 1,440 minutes in every day. Never 1,441 minutes. And so you ask for 15 minutes a day. You think about that. That's 1% of the day to focus on the one area that generates revenue. You do that, and I promise you, you will see your sales go up, as we say, and away. What's our number one outcome? Our number one outcome is $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. This is over and beyond whatever you're earning today. You're earning an extra $100,000 per month because you're focused on the one area that generates it, and that is the sales department that does that every single day. Now, as we do that, we're going to move on to one of the most important segments we have here. One of the most important segments we have here is the CEO Sales Dashboard. Now, the CEO Sales Dashboard was created because a number of CEOs were struggling. They were like, whoa, where can I go? Like, really, I need a place as a CEO for me just to tune in and connect with other CEOs. I need a place where I can look at just a couple of the indicators that can drive the whole business. And so we created CEO Sales Dashboard because there was a gap, and they help CEOs focus on 5 areas. The 5 areas are, go ahead and jot this down in your notes. The 5 areas are leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Now, I know for some of you, we do this every single morning. You're like, Shay, I can almost repeat those with you. Yay! I'm glad you can. But this is not a question around what do you know. It's not a question around what do you heard. It's a question around what are you doing every single moment of every single day to really drive the sales, which is the number one department in your business to help you generate the revenue that you need right now. So do me a favor right now. Open up the CEO Sales Dashboard. We're going to go there right now. Let's click on it. Hold up. There we go. We're going to go to it right now. That's code for right now. There we go. The CEO Sales Dashboard. Now, if you look on the right-hand side of it, you'll see we have categories. We have leads, appointments, deals, offers, deals, and repeat business. Now you go all the way to the top. And when you go all the way to the top, you look right below the video, And as you do, you see right there, you see right below the video. As you do that, you'll see the categories. Now, when you see the categories, I think I lost it there. There we go. You should see it now. There we go. And as you see the categories, go to leads. How many new leads came into the database yesterday? How many were qualified yesterday? Now, we subscribe to a philosophy, and I want this to be the philosophy of your sales department. And our philosophy is what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. So you're going to go ahead and manage the leads. How many were qualified? How many was repeat business? How many came in through referrals? And you can go to each and every category that's on there and turn that in. Now, I believe this is the best 15 minutes of your time. Even if you have to do this yourself as a CEO, do it during this conversation. Like right now, you're in this conversation with us and you're over there now filling out your CEO sales dashboard. Now, if you turn over to an assistant, have the assistant do it. If you have an administrator, have the administrator team do it. But this is the highest and best use of your time. Now, I'm going to go into one category that we're going to go into, that we love to go into every single day. Now, I'm going to pick one, and the one category we're going to pick today is really leads. Now, you see on the leads category, and you can add to this. Some people like to add in there how many leads came in from their ads, or how many leads came in from their sources that weekend, or how many leads came in from their webinar. That's fine. You can add all that. But for now, I want you to focus on just these leads. How many were new to the CRM? Go ahead and put that down. How many were engaged? Now, it's one thing to get a lead, and it's another thing to mean engaged. Maybe they opted in on the sales page. Maybe you had your AI system talking back and forth to them, so there was a communication. They're engaged. Maybe they responded to something you said. How many were referrals? Now, seriously, what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And then underneath that, put down how many were qualified. Now, this is one category I see that often is overlooked. Many times people aren't looking at how many leads were qualified. So as a result, they leave money on the table. That is no longer you. You're going to put down there right now exactly how many new leads came in. Now, after we do that, let's move to another segment. We don't beat ourselves up. We are super excited every single day. And now we're going to celebrate any wins that we have, because I believe we should just beat ourselves up. I think we should look at what's working. We should acknowledge it. And then we should look to pour gasoline on. How can we go faster? So first, we'll subscribe to our school of thought. And our school of thought is powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So do me a favor. Look right below, and go ahead and answer these three questions. Number one, what are you most proud of? Number two, what's your biggest accomplishment? And number three, what do you want to brag about that you want to brag about just for the sales department? They worked hard. You want to acknowledge that. But one of the things I love that we do is we don't just stop there. It's not just all about wins. Say, well, we won. We're good to go. No. We also take a look at any of the hurdles that we have. And we say, wait a minute. Life ain't no crystal stair. Life is not perfect. Life is not always going to be rainbows, cupcakes, and unicorns. So now let's take a look. Let's go over here, and let's take a look at answering the question, because powerful people ask powerful questions, because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So what was your biggest roadblock yesterday? What's preventing you today from moving forward? What's the one thing you can do that if you did it, it would move your life and or business forward? Go ahead and put that down right now. Make a commitment. You're going to take that step. Make a commitment that you're going to step out. Make a commitment that you're going to do something different today than you did yesterday. The message of the day: expand your comfort zone. You know, if there's ever a time to reach out and stretch further than you've ever stretched, it's right now. Now, you don't have to do something that's crazy, but you can stretch a little bit better. Maybe it's about technology, and technology is not your thing, and you've been telling yourself technology is not your thing. Stretch out. Take a step. Do something different, or integrate or add. If something's working, pour gasoline on it and say, wow, how can I do more of this? How can I do it better? How can I do it faster? How can I add more value? And you do that, and my promise to you, My promise to you is you will make more sales. With that being said, my name is Shay Brown. I believe that you're amazing. I'm the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. You're incredible. You're an awesome CEO. You're a fantastic CEO. You're an amazing CEO. You're a caring CEO. You're a faith CEO. You're someone who wants to make a difference in the world. And not only do you want to make a difference in the world, but you're willing to do something about it. So take your right hand if you're right-handed. Take your left hand if you're left-handed. And just pat yourself on the back and acknowledge yourself. I know it's so crazy as a CEO, but you're a champion. And I want you to know with every fiber in my body that I believe in you. With that being said, make it a great day, everyone. We'll make some good things happen when we get together next time. God bless. And I want you as a CEO to keep doing God's work. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.